This is an ABC News special report.
We want to bring you some details on a breaking story out of Aurora, Colorado this morning. A very scary situation at a suburban Denver movie theater. Apparently there has been a mass shooting.
You're looking live at a picture here of New York City, and we're hearing reports of a fatal shooting outside the Empire State Building.
A gunman showing up at a place of worship, a Sikh temple, and opening fire.
When killers snuff out 10 or 20 of our bright lights, we nickname it tragedy, call it a senseless waste, and yet vote for war and revel in the whisper boom of drone strikes, the god fist of artillery, this empty freight train of a knockout punch unstoppable and useless, a distinctly American achievement. Every other day, anywhere else, death remains a raw number, wrapped in justification, with no less madness simmering under the surface.
This morning on the subway, I thought about how the well-dressed man sitting next to me could hold down a woman in the dark shadows of his home, but still stand up now for a pregnant woman. It's easy to spot hate in a lineup when it wears a name tag. But for the parents who appear on national TV to apologize to the world for what their son has done, I wonder if the word son catches in the back of their throats. Not because they've lost the son they thought they had, but because they still find slivers of him everywhere. So human, so flesh, and their own blood.
Call me crazy, but crazy is almost impossible to spot. Bat signal stuck in the shop. Go on, give it a shot. Try and predict who's next to snap, crackle, pop. Look around, stare. Down New York City subway escalators and across Aurora theater rows. That morning, part of you died, even before dyeing your hair red. On your best day, your plan fails, your gun jams. Everyone survives, and you die, an unknown.
Who can say whether or not it's post-traumatic stress syndrome that sends these people over the edge? Who's the real victim and who's the real enemy? And why do politicians think we've succeeded just because automatic weapons are illegal? Hell, so is murder, but it hasn't stopped the death count from rising. And these laws haven't stopped doomsday on the horizon. The whole damn country is under duress. The legacy of Dodge City lives on. This quick on the trigger mentality makes the OK Corral seem like a house party, except nobody's dancing.
What happens when a country has massacres spewing from the veins of its geography? This amniotic rage we thrash about in, never expecting to birth our own slaughter. Instead, we busy ourselves with family secrets and psychiatric reports, crafting a profile that sets them apart. Diagnosed severely depressed, he stayed to himself a lot. Even with all its capitalism, what this country values is not a scholar, but the volume of a shotgun. The blood of a poet will never speak louder than the mouth of a bullet. There's something so American about a martyr.
All these cameras, the flashing lights, the screaming. There is nothing like a still smoking pistol to turn a man into a rock star. The semi-automatic is an empty arena. The extra clip is a stage guard you've already taken care of. The child before you has been waiting all day to hear you pull that cord. Boy, you better play that way when they put you in stripes. You'll already be a star.
There's a war going on between wrath and the innocent. And in this war, wrath is always the victor, with all of its hate and hot air, the way it serenades the minds of madmen to a siren song of guncock, lock, and shots. And the innocent, with all of its hands up and screams and pleas, never asked to play the role of casualty, never asked to be used as target practice, never asked to be drafted on the front lines of public settings turned to battlefields. The innocent just wanted to watch a fucking movie. The innocent just wanted to pray in peace. The innocent just wanted to see the beauty of a New York skyline. And so we poets speak on the behalf of the ghosts of the innocent. Consider this a humble prayer song presented to the better angels of our nature, to kiss the foreheads of madmen, to heal the dark insanity that lives within, to summon the faithful light of the living, and to pardon the innocent of the future. Enthralled in cinematic glory, entranced in spiritual mantras, inhaling and exhaling in peace above the city clouds.